Hello, class. We're going to continue working on review for exam 2, number 11. Graph the following equation by plotting 3 points and connecting them. Use a table of values to organize the ordered pairs. Let's look at the equation that is given. 5x plus 12 plus 4y equals 32. Obviously, the equation is not simplified. We can subtract 12 from each side to rewrite the equation as 5x plus 4y equals 20. 32 minus 12 is 20. Okay, so we're going to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept for this equation. The problem says 3 points. Actually, if you just only do 2, you will still get a problem right. So we're going to just do 2, okay? To find the x-intercept, make y be 0. As you can see, if y is 0, we have 4x equals 20, x equals 4. So 4 comma 0 is the x-intercept. To find y-intercept, we make x be 0. To make x be 0, we have 4y equals 20. Divided by 4, we have y equals 5. So 0 comma 5. So 4 comma 0 and 0 comma 5. Click this first. 4 comma 0 and 0 comma 5. All right, so that's the equation. Next, question number 12. Simplify. Assume the value of x is non-zero. I see a power of product. So factor 3 and a factor x to the power -3. And we are going to apply power of a product equals the product of powers. Apply the -3 on each factor. Okay? Apply -3 to 3 and x -3. And x to the power -3 is 1 over 3 cubed. Multiply with by the power rule. We keep x and then multiply the two exponents. -3 times -3 is positive 9. 3 cubed is 27. So we have x to the power 9 on the top, in the top, and then 27 on the bottom. X to the power of 9 over 27. That's the answer. Use the positive exponents only. Use integers or fractions for any numbers in the expression. Simplify your answer. The simplified answer is x to the power of 9 over 27. Question number 13. Multiply. So this is a binomial times a polynomial with 4 terms. I'm using the box method, all right? I'm going to draw a flat 2, 3 box, 4 by 2. So I'm going to write a binomial on the side, 2x minus 3. And I'm going to write the second polynomial on the top, 4x cubed, 92x squared, 95x, positive 3. And then we're going to multiply, fill in the blanks in the box. Row 1, column 1, 2 times 4 is 8, x times x cubed, x to the power 4th. 2x times 92x squared, 2 times 92, 94, x times x squared, x cubed. 2x times 95x, 10, x squared. 2x times 3, 6x. Row 2, column 1, 93 times 4, 12, x cubed. 93 times 92, positive 6, x squared. And 93 times 95 is 15, 15x. 93 times 3, negative 9. And we are going to combine like terms. Okay, this part gives 8x to the power 4th. Those two combine -4, -12 gives -16 x cubed. Those two like terms can be combined. -10, +6, -4 x squared. 6x, 15x combined gives 21x, and then -9. And that's the result. Be careful when you enter the result, okay? Because it has 5 terms. 8x to the power 4 minus 16x to the power 3 minus 4x to the power 2 plus 21x minus 9. Number 14. Find an equation of the line that has the given slope and passes through the given given point. We had a similar problem earlier, right? Since the slope is given, the equation can be written as y equals 4x plus b. Slope is 4. And it says to write the equation in the slope-intercept form. So we only need to find the b. To find the b, we plug in x equals 0. So x equals -3, plugging in x equals -3 and y equals 0, okay? Yeah, y equals 0, x equals -3. 4 times -3, -12, plus 12 to each side. b is 12, so the equation is y equals 4x plus 12, okay? Y equals 4x plus 12. Next. Question number 15. Simplify the following expression. I see a power of a product. The product in the base has a factor 92, has factor x to the power 6, has factor y cubed. And then we are going to apply the first power on each factor, 92 to the power 4, x to the power 6 to the power 4, y cubed to the power 4. Okay? And 92 to the power 4 gives 16. Because 92 times 92 times 92 times 92 gives 16, right? And for this part, we use the power rule, keep x and multiply 6 and 4, 24. Similarly, we apply power rule, keep y and multiply 3 and 4. We have 12. And the answer is 16. X to the power of 24 times y to the power of 12. 16. X to the power of 24, y to the power of 12. Question number 16. Graph the equation. Be sure to simplify the equation before graph it. That's a very good reminder. 8 plus 2x equals 4x. This equation is not simplified. Okay? We minus 2x. We have 8 equals 2x. Switch the two sides. 2x equals 8. Divide by 2. We have x equals 4. After we simplify the equation, we have x equals 4. Okay? X equals 4 in the Cartesian plane, two-dimensional space, represent a vertical straight line. Vertical straight line. So we are going to start with the origin, go to the right 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. X equals 4, vertical line. And that's the equation, okay? X equals 4 corresponds to a vertical straight line at x equals 4. to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Next. Divide two exponential expressions with the same base, right? We apply the quotient rule. Let's read the question. It says simplify your answer. Use integers or fractions for any numbers. In an expression, type exponential notation with positive exponents. So since we have 27 in the denominator, which is bigger than 15 in the numerator, we will have a 1 in the numerator, and we would have a 14 to the power of 12 in the denominator, okay? 27 minus 15 is 12. 27 minus 15 is 12. So I don't think the problem requires to evaluate what's 14 to the power of 12. We're gonna just leave this way because it says simplify your answer. Use integer or fractions for any numbers in the expression. Type exponential notation with a positive exponent. So yeah, that's the answer. Question number 18. Write a number in decimal notation. Decimal notation or standard notation is the same thing, right? Since the scientific notation has a negative exponent, the answer is going to be a very tiny number. It's going to be 0.000055. Okay? Means that you are going to move the decimal point to the left 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the answer. Question number 19. Without a graphing, determine whether the following pair of lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Okay, so let's see. The first equation is in the slope-intercept form. So the slope is 4/9. Second equation is in the standard form. You can rewrite it in a slope-intercept form, no problem. But if you want, you can use the formula I covered in the class. Coefficient of x, coefficient of y. So the slope is negative 9/4. Since the two slopes are opposite, reciprocal of each other, in other words, they multiply to -1, the two equations are perpendicular. Question number 20. Divide. We're dividing a trinomial by a monomial. So we're going to write a trinomial in the numerator. Write a monomial in the denominator. We are going to use each single term in the top to divide by the bottom. 35x6, 5x3, plus -45x4 over 5x cubed, plus 20x cubed over 5x cubed. Simplify. 35 over 5 is 7. X cubed, 6 minus 3 is 3. -45 over 5, -9. 4 minus 3 is 1. 20 over 5 is 4. Cancel x cubed, right? So the answer is a trinomial with degree 3. It is 7x cubed minus 9x minus 9x plus 4. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and see you in the next video.